Hello, hello, saluth. I am the Rasta Witch. Here's where we learn the way of the Yan Sui Rasta, which is to say, my kind of Ital. Please subscribe and begin your own kind of Yan Sui witchcraft. All roads lead to Rome. Home. How you doing? Okay, so we're on the court cards. Right now we're doing the queens. So maybe you've already watched the kings of the court cards. The court cards are the royal family. So the court cards represent either other people in the person in question's life or an aspect of themselves or yourself, if the reading's for yourself. For example, if other people in the life, the king represents father figures, mature men, or bosses over 35. If it's you, it's the qualities of yourself. So the king would represent your mature, qualified, experienced qualities like enterprise, command, and skill. So we have the kings in each suit, the queens in each suit, the knights and the pages. The king gives the order, the queen makes the order doable and real, but the knight does it and the page develops it, like the father, mother, son, and daughter in some decks. Here we see on the chart how the court cards, it's not that they correspond, but they're associated with these positions on the Sephiroth. Or in the tetragram, it's like Yod, Che, Vau, Che, the tetragram, Yahweh. Yod, which is fire, Che, which is water, Vau, which is air, and the final Che is earth, fire, water, air, and earth. But wands, cups, swords, pentacles. But it can be kings, queens, knights, and pages. So like I said, today we're looking at the queens. The queens are associated with number 3, Binah, and the Sephiroth. They represent mature women, mothers, or female bosses. Or, if the reading is for you, it is the established qualities of character like well-developed compassion or loving nature. The queen is a mature master of the powers of each given suit. She is expansive. All 4 queens give a mature experience of life and a well-rounded view. So look at the chart. She is number 3, Binah, like I said. She is like the Heavenly Mother, being across the abyss, the Sky Mommy. And the kings at number 2 is like the Heavenly Father, the Sky Daddy. We see this in our traditional relationships with God. Okay, so now we'll look at the Queen of Wands. Okay, here is a powerful evocation of the forces of fire, wand energy. She burns with passion and power and a creative outlook and creativity. So, if you look at the card, here she is. She's the Queen of Wands. Look, she has that same lion that's on the King of Wands throne. And, and she's got sunflowers. Where the King of Wands was salamanders. Remember, the Queen of Wands is like kind of like the same thing, but her theme is sunflowers. Sunflowers are a very fiery sun energy kind of a card, But the thing about the Queen of Wands is she's kind of like the watery part of fire. See the Pisces right there? So you can see right here, like all the other queens sit with their, more ladylike. It's not very ladylike to sit with your legs open like that, the other queens put their legs together, you know. And so she's very powerful, and she's a little bit kind of like, you know, like a real, you know, like, not, I want to say unladylike, you know, but I mean unladylike in the sense that, like, oh, who does she think she is, you know, like in a good way. Usually a character in a movie, when they're unladylike in this way, you like them more, you know. She's got here a black cat right there, you know. Black cats are taboo, you know. She doesn't care what people think, and she's a little bit witchy, you know. With a black cat right there, she's witchy and got lots of magical power, being the Queen of Wands. She is enthusiastic, energetic, outspoken, and direct. She has a natural authority and openly gives counsel to those who seek it. She relates to others with warmth, spontaneity, and affection. She is creative, popular, and confident. She has a regenerative person. She's made a regenerative personal transformation. She's transformative. She is more intelligent than she looks. Alluring yet means business. Serious yet compassionate. She is a sensual woman. She is sexy. You know, wand fire energy. This card shows a need to attract creative opportunity or lusty excitement. She is the campfire, and it is nighttime. Keyword: passion and healthy sexuality. Charisma. Okay, now we move to the Queen of Wands. If you look at the cards, here's the Thoth deck, Queen of Wands. Here is it's water energy, so it's emotional, intuitive. Here's the Sephiroth deck, see, Gemini, so a little bit of airy energy, expressive energy. So you can see here she's got a throne, you know. It's like, remember the king of cups, the king of water. He was on a rock in the middle of all the water, so he was emotionally mature. He wasn't, the emotions of the water wasn't drowned in him. And she's up on land and established too, but she's not like in the middle of, you couldn't tell on the King of Wands if it was or King of Cups, if it was a lake or where he was exactly, probably the ocean, but here she is very oceany, you know, like she's right on the beach, and she's looking at the beach, she's thinking about the ocean and everything, and her wand has a merman and a mermaid, and there's a mermaid about to eat a fish, you know, and she's got that is by far, by a long shot, the most spectacular cup in the entire tarot deck. So she, you know, where some people say, you know, don't show your emotions, you know, she honors your emotions, and she loves her emotions. Look how she's looking at the cup. She loves and prizes and honors the emotionality of the moment. She is creative, inspired, artistic, and like I said, remember the Gemini there? She is expressive. So expressiveness mixed with the feminine energies of power. Expressiveness is a masculine twist to it. She is helpful and supportive. She offers loving sensitivity with a compassionate nature. She is a dreamy and a visionary. She is dedicated to causes, divination, and supernatural powers. She is kind but knows when to say no. She is an expert healer. With emotional maturity, she finds the jewel. She has grounded emotions. Okay, now we move to the Queen of Swords. Her kingdom is of the mind. Okay, swords are air energy, airy imagination. So if you look at this right here, Look at that. She's holding a severed head in her hand, you know? Is the severed head the latest victim of her razor-sharp mind? She is educated and scholarly, perhaps outspoken, independent, and clear thinking. So if you look at the card here, you know, she's up on top of, like, I don't know if it's a mountain or what, you know, but she's above the clouds. She's up, you know, and she's, look at that. Look at the butterfly on her throne. She is the queen of the butterfly clan, you know, and there's an angel with wings there. And look, she holds the sword in one hand, and her other hand is welcoming you forward, because she just like, you know, beat someone up, or she cleared the path for you and is welcoming you. Okay, it's you can come forward now, you know. And look at the bird flying up in there, and so she's like the airy realm, you know. She is direct in word and deed and values her liberty. She is respected for her unbiased opinion and fair judgment. She is unswervingly faithful to her goals, often at all costs. Splendor and silence. She has a bad rap because women are seen, strong women are often not liked for some reason, but she sees through the mask. She's above the clouds. You can see right there the Virgo, and oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Which one is that again? Yeah, it's Libra, which is an air sign. Okay, fire, water, air, and earth. Now we go to the Queen of Pentacles, of coins or discs, depending on your card. She is found in her kingdom of nature. She's earthy. She is Gaia, Mother Nature, the All-Mother. So if you look at the card here, this one is, wow, this is such a pleasant one to look at. You know, just so earthy. Look at all the flowers, and she's just she's, you know, and she's not like in some palace. She's like right in the earth, you know, with all this stuff going. The only non-earthy thing is she's wearing a red dress. But remember, over here we got Sagittarius. You know, there's a astrological signature of Sagittarius, which is fire energy. So maybe that's why I like this card so much. I'm a Taurus, which is an earth sign, but my ascendant is Sagittarius. You know, that red dress is just the perfect twist for me, you know. And if you look at this, we've got the bunny rabbit running right there, which shows a little bit of anxiety, like the white rabbit on Alice in Wonderland, you know. And we got the earthy goat there of Capricorn. You know, and she's looking at that pentacle, you know. She loves her creations, perhaps her children, you know. She is both nature and is inspired by nature. One. She is creative, practical, trustworthy, responsible, sympathetic, organized, efficient, generous, and loves the pleasures of life. She is in charge of nurturing others. She is a mother or a businesswoman, a woman of means and accomplishments, a wise crone. She is quiet and domesticated. She's the mother beaver. She reminds us to enjoy the blessings that we have, to pamper yourself. She is hospitable and a hostess. One is reminded of Empress Menen, who was a woman of goodness and was did much good and was you know, wasn't just like in the back of the story that you don't hear about, but she was a big part of the story of Haile Selassie as the emperor. Okay, so in our series on the court cards, we just did the Queen, the queens in the tarot deck. So next we will do the knights, and I hope you enjoyed this particular video.